Hello, and welcome to the first of my series of Itchy Fingers with Chat with Nat. I found the last few years for most people have been very stressful. So I was thinking, what can we do to de-stress? Why not go into our gardens and enjoy what is available to us? And I thought I'm going to start with trying to do cuttings of roses to propagate them. And in a few months' time, I'll have lots of beautiful roses in my garden. So the first thing you have to do when you're ready to cut is make sure that you're not doing the hardwood. If you see, this is very hard and we don't want that. So we take our clippers, which we have cleaned. Very important to make sure they're very clean. You can either dip them into Lysol or something that's a cleaner. Make sure there are no germs on the thing. Of course, make sure your hands are clean, that you don't transfer all your problems onto the thing. So we cut off the hardwood, snip, and we look. Here is some semi hardwood. It bends slightly, but it's not floppy like which wouldn't be good. So we cut it here, just below this leaf here. Got one leaf here, 2 leaves, 3 leaves. Cut it just above the 4th leaf. When we plant it, we remove extra leaves so they don't stick out. You don't need to remove thorns. Very important is to dip it into rooting compound, rooting hormone. Check out which one is the right hormone for your plants. For hardwood, you'll often find the hormones, the rooting hormone compound will say if it's for the semi-hardwood roses. All you've got to do is plonk it in. You don't need to stick it in too deep, because if you put it in too deep, then it can get rot at the bottom. It gets too moist and you'll have a problem. Just stick it in a little bit. You can stick in more than one in one little container and watch them grow. Often you'll find only one will take, so at least you'll have one in the container that works. As I mentioned, this one is too hard. We don't want that. Look at this one here. It's semi-hardwood. Same story. We cut it just below the leaf node. Here's another node. Here's another leaf node. And let's chop it just above the 4th one. Remove the extra ones. And we can leave this one on. We can take some of them off. Got a nice little stick. And plant it in. That's all you need to do. Put 2 into this one as well. This is a lovely one. This one here you can see is too floppy, so we don't need the top bit. It's too soft. Go up. You don't need a long massive piece. This is big enough. Up to here. Take off the roots. Clip it there, put it into the compound, make sure, put it in. Oh, I don't think I'll put this one in the rooting compound. It's so new to me, I've got to remember. Make sure that it's dipping in the rooting compound. Give it a tap. I've put it in here so that I don't transfer, if there are any diseased plants here, I won't be transferring it back into the rooting compound container. Just put some aside to be used for this. And let's try one more. This one here. And these are beautiful roses. I'm really looking forward to having gorgeous extra roses in my garden in the next few months when summer comes again. Cut off there. We don't need those roses growing. Dip this into the compound again. Take off that rose. There we have it. I will be watering it. I will be putting on a dome to keep it moist. Problem is that can happen is if you have too much water in the soil, it can rot from the bottom up. And if you spray the leaves too much, you can have too much water on the top, which can make the top go rotten before it goes to the bottom. So we will be watching in the next few weeks to see what happens. Won't you please subscribe to my channel and click like so you can see all future videos again. And thanks for watching.